Easy Design Tips for a Lucky and Prosperous Home by Architect Zulueta. About the presenter. Hi, I am Zulueta, an architect. I'm a licensed architect in Canada and in the Philippines, and I've been a licensed architect now for over 20 years. And this is for me to share my East meets West insight in design. Tip number 1, design in pairs. So the Asian belief is that fortune comes in pairs or in doubles or in twos. So shown here is the symbol of the house and a door, and you've got a figure or a fortune symbol that is at your doorstep. So on your left side is you've got a figure of two Buddhas, one on the right and one on the left side. And normally these figures or symbols are positioned at the front door, which means that you want good fortune to enter your house. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, hang a lucky symbol at your door. So shown here on your left side is a bedroom door, and hanging on top of the door this is more of a Chinese symbol of a lucky or good fortune entering into your house or into your room. You can also use a yin and yang symbol, and normally these symbols portray a balance also in energy. So this is tip number 2. Tip number 3, oro, plata, mata, which means gold, silver, and death. And so this is more a Filipino belief in house design. And what really this means is that you should avoid having 3 steps to your front door. Because if you land on the 3rd step entering your door, your main door, that actually means death. So avoid having 3 steps to your front door. So this is tip number 3. Tip number 4, do not align your doors. So the reason why we do not align the doors is that the belief is the fortune comes from in and out. I mean, it doesn't stay with you or in your house. And so shown here on your left side is a layout where actually the doors line up. And the way to avoid this is to put obstacles on the door thoroughfare so that it doesn't line up to each other. So you can see here that there's actually a room that serves as an obstacle for a direct way towards the door. So this is tip number 4. Do not align your doors. Tip number 5, move your bed away from windows. So I have 2 layouts here. On this leftmost layout, I've got the bed laid up against the wall. And on the other bedroom layout, I've got the bed also laid against the wall. And so what does this mean? You know, the belief is that these windows, if you expose or you lay the head of the bed right against or underneath the window, is that you expose the person to negative energy. And so I've had my own experience on this kind of setup where you experience nightmares. And so that is tip number 5. You should really move your bed away from the windows. So our summary for a prosperous home. In summary, you should be designing in pairs, in twos or in doubles, because fortune comes in pairs. Hang a lucky symbol at your door, and this normally is done at your front door. It can also be at your bedroom door, which means that you want good fortune to enter your house. Oro, plata, mata means gold, silver, and death. And so you should avoid having 3 steps towards your front door. Do not align your doors. Aligning your doors means that fortune doesn't stay in your house, so do not align your doors. And move your bed away from the window. Moving your bed away from the window means that you do not expose yourself to negative energy. In closing, I hope you enjoyed this little presentation. Should you have any questions, feel free to contact info@zuluetaarchitecture.com. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.